If you guys want to see all our new classic cars, please hit the subscribe button. We get new cars in every day. Let's go. All right, guys, we're on a test drive for this 1979 Chevy C10. What is up, guys? Rob here with Bob Evans Classics. We are on our way today to take a look at a 1979 Chevy C10 in the middle of nowhere in farmland, Pennsylvania. We're going south of Harrisburg, between Harrisburg and York. Hopefully we'll go through it. It passes our inspection and we buy the truck. Client, he painted it 3 years ago, did a bunch of work to it. It seems to be like a nice truck. Every time we buy these C10 square bodies, we make money on them and we do very well. There it is. You're done. How's it look, Chris? Let me text the guy, tell him we're here. All right, guys, we're here with Scott. We're looking at this 79 C10. You shut the car off, Chris. Shut it off? Yeah, shut it off. So how long have you had it?
Only about 2 years.
2 years? And when you bought it, you put a paint job on it?
Yes.
What you did?
It's a little bit dirty yet.
You painted it or you had a shop do it?
I had my cousin do it.
Yeah, so I guess he didn't prep the door?
Yep, I see that. It just came up.
Yeah, the rest of the truck...
It upsets me.
Yeah. Was it hit or something?
No, I believe they put the aftermarket fenders on.
Okay.
It came out of Falling Waters, Virginia.
Get out of here. West Virginia?
Yeah, West
Falling
Virginia.
Waters. I used to live there.
Oh, that's where it came from.
When I was a little kid.
You can see the sticker on the windshield.
Yeah, I saw that. That's right outside, what, Martinsburg or whatever?
Yeah.
So it came out of there.
It came out of there 2 years ago.
Okay.
600, of course.
Yep.
They had it all prepped. It was pretty nice before I had it painted. Matter of fact, they didn't have to do any body work or anything at the paint shop.
Okay. As far as rust and everything, I see something under here.
Yes, the inner fender welds. I don't know why they didn't replace them. They're not that much more price.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're cheap. You can buy them aftermarket too, I guess.
I didn't climb completely under it, but just looking underneath, it looked like the frame was pretty solid.
Yes, it's a good solid frame.
Which is good. That's minor. How about the cab corners? Were the cab corners any work done to them?
No, there's no work done to them.
They're a pretty straight truck. What did you do since you had it? Did you do any mechanical work to it? Or?
No.
No?
No, it's a 6-cylinder and everybody wants a V8.
That's it. I got a 350 that I built up real nice. I was going to throw in a Nova, but I don't know. But it's a long bed, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know if I should save that motor for a short bed and just make this a work truck. Because believe it or not, here's what I'm seeing in the market. Everybody wants an 8-cylinder, but since gas prices have gone up,
Yes.
6 cylinders for somebody that wants to do work with it and just not tow with it, but...
Right. This here, I wouldn't be afraid to jump in this and drive it to Florida.
Oh, yeah?
When you were asking me if you could drive it home.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's a nice running truck.
Power steering?
Power steering, no power brakes.
No power brakes, okay.
You got disc brakes in the front.
Okay, so it's got disc in the... Alright, so it's got disc in the front.
Newer disc, put it that way.
I like the wheels. Tires are not bad.
The rally wheel, an 8-inch front rally wheel, a 10-inch rear.
Yeah, rear wheel. Okay. And what's it got in the rear? What kind of rear has it got?
That I don't know. Stock rear.
Is it open rear or posi?
I don't know that neither.
Let's take a look at the inside.
Didn't do nothing to that neither. That's the way it came. Yep. I was going to have the seat redone, but...
Not terrible. All right. Dash. Yeah, let me know.
Dash is cracked underneath it.
I assume it's got 166 on it or 66?
66,000.
Original model?
Yeah, I got it at 64,000.
Oh, wow. Okay. You want to fire it up for us? You leave the keys in it.
Should be in it.
If you're from where I'm from, it'd be gone.
Yeah, the keys are in it.
Within the last 5 minutes with keys in it. City of brotherly love. We're in a suburb of Philly.
Yeah.
It'd be gone.
Oh no, it ain't gonna start.
Of course it don't want to start.
It had to run.
You would have fired it right up if I wasn't here.
No, I make sure it's cold motor before we start. A lot of guys that fire up, you go to see them, they fire it up and warm it up before you get there. No, I have a cold motor.
All right, guys, we are in the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania. We are in the country land, in the farmland. We're looking at this 1979 Chevy C10. From about 5 feet away, the truck looks absolutely gorgeous. We got a couple little flaws here. Got a little paint starting to peel here. It looks like the truck was repainted at some point. Obviously, this door wasn't prepped, so the paint is starting to flake away. What I like about this truck and what I don't like about it, it's a good and a bad, is it's a 6-cylinder. Come and take a look at it. It's got a small little inline 6. What I like about it is because gas prices are so high, sometimes when you see the economy starting to struggle, let's do it again. Let's cut that. What I like about this, because it is a 6-cylinder, is because gas prices are so high. If you want a work truck where you can get in and save a little bit of money, this is perfect for you. It's not going to kill you like the V8. What I don't like about it, it's not a V8. So you're not going to get the power like you would with a 5.7 with a 350. You can't step on it, and you can't tow with it. But it is a long bed. It's a nice looking truck. I'm not crazy about these motors because it's not a V8. Selling wise, it's a hit or miss. You got to find the right person that wants a 6-cylinder. Which great thing is we do. We have a local client that said they're looking for between a 60s and a 70s Chevy truck with
preferably straight 6 with a long bed. So it's kind of everything he's looking for.
Yeah,
He wants a truck for like Home Depot. So
which this would be perfect. This is a perfect truck where it looks good. It's old looking but drives good. So we're just doing an evaluation on it now before the owner comes out, and hopefully we do a deal with him. So far the body looks good. What I'm looking at, I'm trying to see if I see any rust here. Usually they'll rust out here, or the frames. These frames are known to start splitting. So what I'm doing is, you look right here across this frame rail. I'm taking a look at the entire frame rail to make sure I ain't got no cracks on the frame. This looks pretty solid. The outside fender, the inner fenders here look pretty good. But on the other side, if you look under here,
Sorry.
and you come right under here, you got some rot here. So the rot's starting here. I don't know how far it goes back. No, it's pretty solid. So it's just this panel here, which is not a big deal. We can put a patch here, and we can paint all this inside and make it look really good. While I'm under it, I'm gonna take a look at the frame. Okay, so here we got a problem. So the body mount, if you look right here, I can put my finger right through the body mount. This is fine here, this is fine here, this is fine here. But you got part of the frame right here. That's not really the frame, the floorboard has got some rot. Got a hole right here. This body mount's fine, the frame's good. So I see this here, now I need to investigate. If it's got this rot here, do we have any more? Looking to check if there's any oil leaking. I don't see anything on the pan. Suspension looks old. Truck has not been driven much. You got spider webs all over the suspension, which is concerning. Why hasn't the truck been driven much? Was it just sitting? Is it sitting because it's broken? I don't know. All right. Look at the back. Get up here, Chris. Climb under here. Okay, we're good here, good here. Frame looks intact. The bed looks good. We got no rust, no rot over here at all, which is good. That's what we like to see. Take a look at the back. Tailgate. Tailgate works the way it should. The hinges work good. I like this little bed liner. But what I see sometimes is people will put these bed liners on, and underneath they got big holes. So we're going to look underneath and see if we see any holes. Chrome looks good. Now, if you look up there, everything looks solid. I don't see any holes, any rot, any rust at all. So that's a plus. Suspension does look a little worn. Tank looks good. Exhaust looks good. Tires look good. So far, so good. But I do see some rot over there in the same spot as the other. This is why you have to get dirty and get under cars. Right here. Same spot. Look at this. Bam. Get this out the way. Could we live with this spot? Is this structural? It's more of like the floorboard. And it's just across the rail.
You say it comes with age?
Or
looks
it doesn't come with age. It's a little excessive for the yeah. But the rest of the truck is solid. So the frame is good. The main structure is good. I mean, it's a 79, so you expect something like this.
Right.
It's not a show truck.
Right.
This is definitely livable. You can deal with this. This is not something that's going to affect the integrity, but it's the floorboard. So if you keep pushing further up eventually you could need a new floor. Yes. It's not terrible though. I've seen much worse. The rest of the frame looks good. So for me, it comes down to test drive. I didn't see anything crazy. Again, we have those two sides I'm not a huge fan of, but it's a 79 pickup truck. I wouldn't expect it to be a perfect truck for what he's asking for. We'll go for a drive and see how it drives, and I'll get back to you guys. All right, guys, we're on a test drive for this 1979 Chevy C10. So the owner, I was kind of talking to him, he said a dealer offered him $1,500 less than what he's asking. And I asked him why he didn't take it. He said that it was the second he posted it, a few minutes later the guy offered it to him. But if it was now, he'd probably take it. So he's willing to go for at least $1,500 down. I'm gonna try to go a little bit cheaper just because I want to try to maximize our profit. I want to be fair at the same time, but it's got to be the right deal for us. A little play in the steering wheel, nothing too bad. See if I can get it up to 55, 65. You hit the brakes, like the steering wheel's off a little bit. It's not bad at all. Just want to get a little bit sweeter deal. Could we make money if we get it at his price? Probably. Would it justify us coming all the way here? Possibly. But I like to cover our costs if we have any unexpected things come up. I'd like to see if I can save $500 bucks. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna offer $500 less than what he just said, and see if he takes it. If he does not take it, we'll probably still buy it. I don't want to walk away. It drives decent, sure. I just talked to the client, made a deal on the truck, so I offered him $500 less than what he wanted. He would not do it. He stood on his price, and then he decided to come down, and we met halfway. I got a $250 off, so that saved us a little bit of money for the trip, and it seems like a fair deal for him. He's happy, I'm happy, and it's a win today. We got us a cool truck, a nice truck. It's got a couple little issues, nothing crazy going on with it. We'll get the paint cleaned up a little bit, address a couple of the spots, get it up for sale, and we should make a couple grand on it and keep it moving. Appreciate you guys checking us out. We'll see you when we get back to the shop. Let's go. Let's count that. Shake my hand. Perfect. Thank you.
You want to print it?
Nah, I'll do it for you.
Yeah, you won't be able to read it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
luck with it.
Thank you. Guys, we have a major problem. This truck drives great. That's your. That's gonna be your.
No way.
That's gonna be the beginning of your
Here's my
film.
question.
What?
What we doing for food?
Food. These boys always want to eat. They don't want to save money, live better.
I don't work at Walmart now. I work at Bob Evans' class down on
Get
the
us
farm.
some drinks in there, buddy.
Well, I was gonna ask you, are we gonna eat or what's the move?
Nah, we're snacking up. I got an appointment at the office waiting in 2 hours, so we have to get there on time. So grab me a drink, grab yourself some snacks. Be done.
We get them those dollars. Yeah.
You want $30, huh? Give my earpods.
Oh, he's gonna put the music on.